Josolo Papaspi, or in English, hi dear, how are you doing? It's me, your region boy, back again. So we were talking about Nepal Tourism Year 2020. So in this segment, I want to inform you guys how to get to Nepal. So let's take it step by step. The first step is about the bureaucracy, or in other words, visa. So there are two possible ways to take a visa. First one being visa on arrival, and the second one is pre-approved visa. SAARC countries and China, except Afghanistan, are allowed to get visa on arrival free for 30 days. Afghanistan people has to apply for pre-approved visa, whereas in all the other nations in Asia, they are allowed to take a visa on arrival with little bit of fees. In context of European nations, South Americans, North Americans, and along with Australia, they all are allowed to take visa on arrival, rather with also little bit of fees. And in the context of Africa, almost all the countries can get a permit on arrival, also with little bit of fees, except from Ghana, Ethiopia, Somalia, Swaziland, Nigeria, and so on. They need pre-approved visa. So, as you can see in this photo, it's described properly. Don't worry, guys. I will put the link on the description if you need more information about it. Now we know who needs what kind of visa. So let me show those who are eligible to take on-arrival visa how to get it. So basically there are three ways to get a visa form. The one way is you can find a form in the stand in Given International Airport, which is pretty easy to fill it up. The airport officer will help you gladly also. And another way is that there are like kiosk machine in the airport, which are also very easy to fill it up. And the last one, my personal best advice, online form. And I'm gonna show you how to fill that form. So right now we are in Google. You type tourist visa in Nepal and search it. The first link which is pop out is the main website of Immigration Department of Nepal. So once you click on it, you are in the home page right now, where it's basically an article about tourist visa. Give a time to read about it. It's very important. So once you are finished with it, you click on the online application up here, and the first thing what pop out is about advice to fill the online application, and it's basically say about photos, your birth of date, and your hotels, address. That's all. So once you close this advice window, you will come in the main form page. So be careful, because the first form is about for the marriage visa. You have to click the tourist visa there up. So once the tourist visa comes up, you fill it up and print it out, and you pay also money online, which is pretty easy. So once you are done with all these things, you come to the airport and give it to the airport officer. Remember, be sure to fill the form no prior than 15 days of your arrival date, because the online form is only valid for 15 days. So once you fill out the visa form, there are certain fees involved, which I'm going to tell you about it in equivalent to the dollar, but you can pay with multiple currency in the airport. So for 15 days it costs $25, for 30 days it costs $40, and lastly for 90 days it costs $100. Don't overstay your visa, because it involves certain fines Obviously you can increase your visa before it expires. It is pretty easy, and you have to go to the immigration department. And remember, you can stay for 150 days in a year. Now we have figured out about the visa. Let's talk about the airfare. For example, the economic class from Germany to Nepal to and fro will cost anywhere between 650 to 900 euros, depending upon the flight operator and the booking date. Whereas in case of USA, it costs around $1,000 to $1,600. Generally, I will advise you guys to book the ticket well in advance, 4 months before your planned trip. Sometimes you may need to contact your travel and trade agency about date and tickets. Depending on the things what you are planning to do in Nepal and the tricks you're gonna choose, you will need a trip to Nepal for at least 25 days. And I would like to suggest you, please don't rush, because the things are cheap in Nepal. So, and Nepal has very lots of nature and their cultures to offer. You will have a best experience of your lifetime. So I would like you guys to plan a trip for like 30 to 45 days. With this point, I want to invite you guys to visit Nepal Tourism Year 2020. Please stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to talk different treks in Nepal. Please do share this video. If you like it, please do like it. And subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss anything about Nepal Tourism 2020. With this, I want to say bye bye in Neva Sudha.